Soon I'm at traverse the wild in order to get the rest of my level. Around 9 o'clock is when the level should be completed. Maybe a little after. But yeah. And we'll go into another mess of training. Later on. I'm going to do other things in between. Probably do some guild stuff. Seeing that I'm the only one carrying the guild at this point in time. Until everybody else is able to get on. And then just go from there. You know what would be really cool to have as a class? Thinking about all these other games and stuff like that, you know, it's sort of like a death shroud knight or a lich of some sort. I mean, when you're dealing with a fantasy land like this, I mean, you could even throw like orcs. When you got elves, might as well have an orc or a type of orc. That'd be pretty cool. You know, play this out because I want that outfit that they're sponsoring for the rewards. Which is here? Yeah. I want to get that because I want to get the Lahan checkmate. And go here. Outfits. I'll show you what it looks like real quick. It looks really nice. And I have a Lahan. I think it's one of my highest characters. Where is checkmate? Checkmate. Checkmate. No, not chipmunk. Ugh, chipmunk. Here we go. This one looks really nice. I like the style of this. So I'll be trying to get that box set. She's the main character that got me. She's actually over here in this area, way over here, working on all this stuff over here. With the 160s, 240s, all this stuff over here. Bought these guys. Bought those mushrooms. Yeah. So I'm thinking, with a seasoned character, you don't really have to get to 240. I mean, 240 would be nice to get on your character, but I don't think you're going to actually need to get to 240 in order to defeat these with seasoned characters because the level goes up so fast. I mean, at 80, what is it, 80 something, I was over here taking care of 160s, just sitting there killing mushrooms for a while. Oh no, it's you. You don't know nothing about storylines. So you play the game I'm playing right now, buddy. Yeah, I won't be playing Dead by Daylight for a bit because I got to get all the season stuff done. Man, I really hate to say it, but screw 2K. I mean, I get it. People want to be whoever they want to be. It's, over here, it's freedom, freedom of their own expression, stuff like that. I get it. But when it comes to video games, don't push your agenda on us because, you look at Borderlands and then they got pronouns in there. I'm like, what? And the fiasco with Saints Row, I'm like totally appalled by that. And plus, they did a shit job with that game. And now with Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out, which is all under the same umbrella, mind you, because Deep Silver is no longer Deep Silver. They are owned by 2K, which is owned by, Rockstar Games, and Gearbox, which is pushing this agenda. I'm sorry, I want to play a game. I don't want to sit here and get into politics. Mm. Mm. Tony Hawk was alright back in the day. Mm. Some people are good at the game. Some people are terrible at the game. But it's whatever. Mm. Yeah. Right. Yeah. See, the thing is why I have a big problem with Saints Row and anybody listening, whatever. Don't go after these guys, whatever. But this is just my experience with them when I was in their main Discord server. All right. They were pushing that they were going with 2K and Gearbox, and I just basically stated my opinion. I was like, okay, so no. Let me finish my story. Let me finish my story. Because of everything that was going on with Borderlands and stuff like, because I was really disgusted with Borderlands when they did that. I was like, what the heck is this crap? That's exactly what I said on the video. And they got the pronouns in there. I'm like, why are you trying to push a political agenda when we're trying to be entertained and play a video game? Granted, I get it. It's based off of Dungeons and Dragons, but let me finish the big because there is a big picture, a bigger spectrum when it comes to this. Because I play Dungeons and Dragons myself, so I look at all this in a bigger frame and a bigger limelight than most people do. So I'm like, okay, so you guys are going to Gearbox and 2K games, which pushed a political agenda and forcing people not to be entertained because you want to push a political agenda. When does it become a point to where you stop pushing in an agenda and you entertain individuals? You know what the response was I got from that because I stated a opinion? We don't care, and I was booted off. So, let me finish. I am not done. I deleted Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, Borderlands Tiny Tina's Adventures. I deleted Saints Row, and I deleted Grand Theft Auto 5 because they are all under that conglomerate, that umbrella. And, like I said, there's a bigger picture to this. When I see the NFL and the Major League or Major Baseball League take a knee in stadiums for a baseball or football game, which is supposed to be based off entertainment, that was a big no. So that also entails to make me think, okay, 2K Games is also known to own the major baseball league, the NFL, to the WWE, all that crap. I'm like, no, I don't want any part of that. Any game that pushes a political agenda like that, I want no part of. I'm here to be entertained. I'm here to have fun. And with everything that's going on with all that crap, they are pushing that stuff onto Dungeons and Dragons. With the sixth edition, they are removing half elves. They are removing half orcs. They are removing half dragons. They are removing a lot of races. I am sick and tired of this bullcrap. If I am going to play Dungeons and Dragons and people want to play a half elf or a half orc, I will allow them to do so because that is freedom. I understand that, when it comes to their own agenda, they want to do their own thing. I understand that. That's fine. But don't be pushing your rhetoric onto people, especially a younger generation, who are easily manipulated. That is where I draw a line, and that is why I made the purpose of deleting all those games, because I am sending a message. If the people want to listen, that's fine. If they don't want to listen, that is also fine. But when it comes to the video game industry, it needs to be drawn a line. Hmm. Right. Metal Gear's not bad. I mean, I played a lot of military games in my day when I first started. When PlayStation 2, that got me into SOCOM 2 and stuff like that. I played a lot of military games. Not gonna lie. I played a lot of questionable games too, but you know what? I'm not gonna feel sorry for me playing them. That's like a lot of people saying how they hated Duke Nukem Forever. I love that game. Yeah, a lot of these people who don't know who Duke Nukem are is the reason why it got downgraded so much because they've never played the first one. I have the 20th or 30th anniversary game on my system right now. That game alone, that is the first game. That is the game before Doom for all those people who want a history lesson. But I do play Doom as well. I love Doom. Doom is a different take on Duke. Um, but yeah, Duke Nukem was the epitome of a misogynistic. Uh, dude was dude was freaking batshit crazy. Okay, it was Duke Nukem. All right, when even in the first game, when he opened up the locker and he saw the picture of that almost naked lady in there, and he made a comment. It's like, is it, it was back in the day. Some of that stuff was pretty funny. It's basically comedy relief. And then people, sit there and ridicule Duke Nukem Forever, and have never played the first freaking game. Hmm. No, the only reason why okay, the only reason why they are saying it sucks, and sometimes I can agree with them because they can't pick and choose which side they're going to be on, whether they're going off the lore of the comic books or they're going off the lore of the movies. They added both aspects in with the statues. I can understand that. And they added the comic book stuff, but there's only a few things wrong with it. One, there's missing pieces to the Conan lore. One, where's Tarzan? Two, where's the raptors he was fighting in the comic books? There was also Call the Conqueror that was supposed to be in there. I mean, there was a whole plethora of history when it came to Conan. And Conan Exiles, I mean, yeah, it's different, but if you're basing it off something like comic books and stuff like that, and you're basing it off the lore, you have to keep it true to sound, or else people are just going to be turned off by it. I mean, I like the game. Don't get me wrong. I love the game, but there are aspects of the lore that are missing. I love building them. I love building on Minecraft. I actually got my first big break when I met Supercharge 39 and started building with them. At least you're doing something. Building when you're building with blocks, it takes a 8-bit mind in order to do it because everything's in blocks and stairs and stuff like that, and you have to think outside of the spectrum of like how Conan is, how like Fallout 4 is, blah 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 blah. I mean, there's a lot of other games. No, I did not. I've been too busy grinding. I have not slept yet. I got to 92%, and I'm recording the last bit of this before I reach 59, and then I'm going to do some other stuff because I am sitting here wide awake still. I am probably going to pass out probably soon, but I'm still here. Okay. Uh, Yeah. Yeah, I mean, speaking of games that people just like, oh, turn their heads because there's nudity, there's foul language, there's blood. You know what? I like Conan Exiles. I'm sorry, but not sorry. I don't care. I'm a grown adult. I'll play what I want. Especially the game Succubus. I'm a grown adult. I'll play what I want. You don't like it? I mean, you can easily go to another channel if you don't like me playing those games. And if there's a game that you do like and you like me playing it, you can always come back. One way or another. But I make sure on Conan Exiles 18 plus, Succubus 18 plus. Dude, I've got so many problems when it comes to Friday the 13th when Cunningham and freaking Victor can't, squash their crap between one another. I don't care if you wrote the freaking movie. I don't care if you directed the freaking movie. You were getting along then. Why can't you fucking get along now? It's two fucking grown adults acting like fucking children. Can't get over their fucking shit. Working together. Victor doesn't like the fucking movies to begin with, but yet he's doing freaking Camp Crystal Lake or whatever for that series. Make up your fucking mind instead of being a fucking bigot. Huh? I would, I'm going to state this right now, and for anybody who's watching, I'm going to let you know, guys, on a little bit of news. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is coming out, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space is coming out. So those two games are Friday the 13th-ish, like, styles. So I will be getting both of those and recording on both of those, too, when they release. I thought about getting RoboCop, but I was like, you know what? That doesn't sound like Murphy. I'm going to wait until I hear his voice, when it comes to release or close to release date, see if they fix his voice before I get RoboCop. There is something wrong with that game. I can't put my finger on it, but there is something wrong with RoboCop, and I'm really reluctant on getting it, even though the graphics look nice, but there is something wrong with it. Murphy's voice is not Murphy. You can tell it's not Murphy. The walking aspect, there's something janky or something. I mean, it's just beta that they're showing, as far as film footage and stuff like that for the trailer and stuff like that. And I'm like, not yet, not yet. I'll wait till it comes close to release date, and then maybe check out somebody's video on it if they do a recording on it, and be like, okay, it'll be time. But I am picking up Final Fantasy 16, so I will be recording on that one too. I do my research on games before I buy them. Wrestling games, I mean, I got the 2K22, whatever, but I barely get on it, and it's like, you know what, it's just like any other wrestling game they've made. It's just like a copy and paste. Ever since the 1990s when they started doing the wrestling games and right on up, there's nothing freaking new. They have not, I mean, there's nothing really to entice me to go back to those games.
Well, the only thing that enticed me to get 23 is they actually have a match in there that I actually watched on Survivor Series.
Uh,
War Games. That match seems fun.
I don't know. It's just the soap opera, freaking drama, blah blah blah.
See, with me,
I'm into the horror, the suspense, the thriller, the mayhem, and all that crap, the gore.
like my cousin Josh, and actually he'll play the game with me. Roughly with me and stuff.
Yeah.
He takes it to the point where it's serious, almost. Me, I just sit there and play just for the hell of it,
He's competitive. There's nothing wrong with that.
you know. But he gets mad when he gets his ass whooped. And I'm not even trying. I'm not even really pushing him.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it down, going towards it, beat him up. But it gets mad when I beat him too. It's only a game. Come on now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Like when GTA challenged my sister's boyfriend, he did not specifically say what to not use. So my sister's boyfriend decided to play and throw bombs at him. And my cousin knows that. Oh, you can't use bombs. Can I use guns?
Huh.
That was on him. And I was like, hey, that was on you. You didn't tell us.
Oh, can only use guns, huh? I can pick up that ivory hand cannon and then okay, it's a pistol,
Yep.
but it's a one-shot hitter quitter.
Yep. See, I don't get me wrong, I get on GTA, but I don't actually stay on it that long.
I just
Do a little bit and then back off.
GTA after all that shit.
It's that new drug addict who got on there, did their mission. Bam. Done 'em.
Just not that interested.
The one mission was very, I don't even know what to call it. It was fucking weird.
I'm sorry. I mean, some people may like GTA 5 story, but I'm sorry. Vice City had a better story. 4 even had a better story. I'm sorry. I
The only video games was because, okay, I don't even get on my games, so like, you remember when you first came back around before Conan came out?
Hmm.
I was constantly on GTA. Never off of it. Now I barely want to go on it.
And Grand Theft Auto 1 was top-down view. We had to like do all this crazy crap, and then they started bringing the Mafia and GTA 2, and then 3. That was more captivating than even playing 1. I mean, 1 was alright, but it wasn't that great, but that was just a starter game. And then it started going, I mean,
Downhill after Vice City.
yeah, I mean, well,
Vice City?
Liberty Stories was pretty good too,
I never played that one yet.
because that also dealt with the mafia and stuff like that. But then when I started getting into the gang stuff, I'm like, why?
Yeah, why? Why do that? What was me? I don't know. But I guess that's saying anything but anything to get people's interest. Fun?
I mean, they're sort of going back to the mafia style with the Bonnie and Clyde for GTA 6, but how far is that going to go, and what kind of agenda are they going to push? Especially seeing that they're the parent company of Gearbox and now Saints Row.
Yep. Like with, yeah, Conan, don't get me wrong, Conan has changed. I'm not gonna lie. It changed since I've been on it the last time. But it's not the best. But the only time I lag is on survival. I put on creative, I'm perfect.
They should turn your journeys off just in case. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. If you have your journeys on Conan Exiles, whether you be on PS4, you go into your settings, you go into journeys, turn it off.
Because it's actually, um, remember back, that's the room I've been seeing get on.
Yeah, they sort of screwed the pooch when it came to journeys because they did a new card system. And instead of doing it how they did like chapters and all that stuff, how they did with the symbols and stuff like that, they really screwed the pooch when it came to the journeys, and now it's messing up people's systems and stuff like that. But there was a workaround, and all you have to do is just turn them off, and then you don't have to worry about lag pretty much. I mean, Money probably just seen the same thing when he turned his off. He's like, oh, no lag. Ah.
But yeah, when I went to order one last week, I got to the final boss, but the final boss, I said, uh-oh, I'm dead.
Oh, when you went into the tower?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I got dead at the boss area, like, oh shit, I'm dead. I lasted longer than you remember when I first got one.
Huh.
And I hit 15, I tried to fight boss. Within seconds, I was dead.
Those sigil areas in the Isle of Sipta are no joke.
Nope. They are not. But the more I go through them, the more I find them, the more better I'm going to get.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. If I die, I die. I just go right back to it. But it's still not probably go back to the way it used to be, where if you had a bed and you let it double or somewhere, you lose your bed. And it's weird. Yeah. So I tried that on, I put bedroll out because I put one of the journeys away.
Mm-hmm.
Put a bedroll out, blah, blah, blah. And I already had a bed. Because I already did have a bed out.
Mm-hmm.
So everything went off. But put the bedroll down, it undeactivated the bed.
Yep.
And activated the
You don't get the choice of the bedroll or the bed anymore. You only have one or the other.
Yep, so I won't be putting bedroll down anywhere. I'm keeping my bed. First, I gotta move my bed to know if that or they're gonna
The only thing that they're going to have a problem with that is one, you can't move your bed from place to place, and you can't take it with you when you travel. So that is going to be something they're going to have to either implement something different or fix.
Yep. But other than that, the game is fun. I did my admin panel. I didn't play any of the combat mode. I like the combat mode one. But I put the stamina thing back down, which I put it down as you showed me the whole way down.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's eating stamina.
Yeah.
Or not a person eating none of the stamina, but it's so you don't slow the stamina. Really? But it ain't taking as much as it was after 1.0.
I mean, some of the stuff they've been keeping their word on, but some of the stuff I'm sort of questioning. One, we're supposed to be able to use the Sword of Crom without any hindrances because we are the warrior, we are the hero, we save everybody from total annihilation, blah 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 blah. We were supposed to be able to use the Sword of Crom. We still haven't seen anything as far as that blade goes. They were supposed to open up a big portion of the map where we couldn't go beyond the green wall. None of that's been added yet. And it's like, all right, so now we went into this full circle where Funcom is lying, now they're lying. Or they found an issue or something that they don't want to tell us something, along but the only thing is the modding community can open up the whole map and get it to work. Now, alongside that, people in the modding community can use the Sword of Crown without having to tick on the more stamina or not lose stamina. If the modding community can do it, I'm pretty sure they can do it. They're just lazy not to do it. And they want to put it behind a paywall, so people have to dish out more money for microtransactions, what I think is bullshit.
The only thing that they also should do say Well, they couldn't do that challenge that for a lot. They should go net buying things back that way.
That is a battle pass. You probably will see that, or you probably won't see that. We don't know.
Yep.
That's a battle passing. It's sort of like with Fortnite when you're able to get certain skins like Storm and Thor and all them. That's battle pass. You are not going to find them in the regular store. However, they did bring Thor into the store, but with a different costume aspect on Fortnite. So there is a possibility that Storm and the rest of them could come into the store. We are not for sure. I am not for sure. So I mean, the bigger aspect, the same thing with Conan. You might see the black lion come into the store. We you know Unless they say something, nobody's gonna freaking know. Nobody's in their back pocket. I mean, sure, you could data mine all you want, but it doesn't mean that what you find in the data mine is actually what's going to be there. You look at what's coming up in Resident Evil 4. They thought Ada Wong's stuff was coming. Wrong.
Wrong.
The island is coming
Yep.
for
Oh,
Resident Evil 4.
I went to I forget what it was. I think I got off.
Hmm.
I found one mountain lion cub. And I picked it up. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not letting this pass. I'm picking it up. So I picked it up. So I marked it on the map and I picked it up out. That way I know where to go. Get another mountain lion
Yeah,
cub.
the 7th of July is when the island comes out for RE4.
Damn. You actually got RE5, RE2, RE6, and this is. I don't even know if anyone plays this. This is better anymore. It's not unranked. I think that one. Here, this one.
3% left. Yay.
But yeah, they're still shooting up. There's a people like their own game. People
Yeah.
play their own mind. You can't really force somebody to play something they want.
You got your own thing. Your cousins got your own thing. I got my own thing. I like horror and gore and stuff like that. People get into the action stuff, which whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I go a little bit on everything. I'll try anything. Even now, if I don't know the game, I won't actually buy it until I figure out or watch somebody who I know has the game. And in case I want to actually get into it, if I get into it, then yeah, I'll buy it. But if I don't, then I'll like waste my money.
I mean, I like action games too. Well, some of them. I mean, look at Cyberpunk 2077. I played crap out of that.
It
I'm
money
waiting
is
for I'm waiting for Phantom Liberty to come out.
and freaking money. Oh, get this right.
Hmm.
The night he tried coming to Conan in the spot with me.
Uh,
Dummy forgot the update. I'm like, you big dummy. I'm like, that's one of the first games I updated when I got back on.
what they need to do, and they should have thought about this a long time ago, Funcom, whatever. I mean, they need a PS5 version for that game. They really need a PS5 version. If Black Desert is going to make a PS5 adaptation for PS5, Conan should in any other game that's been on PS4.
Yes, he can get on, he can download the Friday the 13th on PS5. For the PS4 version, maybe.
The only thing is with Friday 13th, they went through that whole freaking lawsuit with Victor and Cunningham. But it's like I look at it this way: they're both in the freaking wrong. They're both grown men. Instead of that, they were acting like children. They should have been working together. That way, Victor got his share, Cunningham got his share, and that was the end of the freaking story. They could have done the whole thing with the game. They could have added all this freaking DLC. They could have added more story to this, make the game still bigger than what it is. And they blew it out of proportion. They're going to ruin the franchise because Victor's going to do his little Crystal Lake thing, and Cunningham's going to do his own little thing and call it Camp fucking Blood. No, they're not games. Camp Crystal Lake is the series that Victor is doing based off the freaking movie. Nightmare on Elm Street was actually Robert Englund. You can't bash that because it was the original actor and the producers and everybody that did that. I mean, sure, some of the episodes were questionable, blah, 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 but it was the original Freddy Krueger. I hate to say it, but the series was actually, in my eyes, as a horror fanatic, it was actually pretty good. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. I mean, I love Robert Englund, especially when he got his start in V. Perfect freaking series. I loved it. And then when he went from that to Freddy freaking Krueger, that just put the icing on the cake for me. That was a horrible. I'm just gonna say it out as that's a horrible shit show, and he should have never got that part. But this is from basically people throwing random ideas on the internet, blah, 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 blah. We don't know if that's actually going to be true or not, but from what I understand, the next Nightmare on Elm Street is going to be the whole Robert Englund Nancy story again. With Robert Englund and, I can't, some of her name is, I can't remember the actress's name, but she's going to be in it too. So it's going to be that thing again with Robert Englund and the whole scenario. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on the whole Halloween thing. One, okay, you make a movie with Deborah Hill, John Carpenter, 1 and 2, Halloween 1 and 2. You write that story, and then you do Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which, by the way, is doing better than the new 3 on its own. And then you have Halloween 4, Halloween 5, that was handed down to Mustafa Akkad. He made that movie so gritty to where Michael Myers was this supernatural killer. He wasn't like this human being with emotions, blah blah blah. But he made it so gritty as Michael Myers should have been. And then when John Carpenter did it with Halloween Kills, and all that bull crap, it's just like Star Wars rewritten all over again. It's 1, 2, and 3. Michael Myers and Halloween 1, the first one, where he did it like back in the 70s, whatever, 1976, where Michael Myers was staring into the school looking at Laurie Strode, and then the new one comes out where Laurie Strode is looking into the school window, looking at it. It's like a flip flop. I mean, what kind of writing process was that? I hate to say it because it is crap. I don't like it. I liked where he started, and then Mustafa Akkad just took over and just made it a compile. No. He compiled that so well that when he actually killed Laurie Strode, that he actually handed over his knife to one of the inmates and left the scene, and he was going to leave the scene forever. And all of a sudden, here comes these 3 new movies. Oh, he's a human now. He has emotions. blah blah blah. He's such a snowflake. I don't like the new Michael Myers. I think he's a, I'm the actor who played him. I mean, yes, it was the original actor who did one. I applaud him for doing his job the best he could. But when it came to writing the new three, dude, I was so upset when I was like, all right, so okay, this first one, you got the first one here from 19, and you got this one from 2000, and it's the same writing and the same transcript, but instead of Michael Myers and looking in through the school window, you got Laurie Strode looking in through the school window. I'm like, what the heck is this crap? She's more of a psychopath than fucking Michael Myers.
And Halloween Man. But here's what I really don't get. They killed Lori and Resurrection.
Huh. They should have left it at that. They should have left it at that.
Yep. And then Halloween, and then Halloween killed, and then Halloween, all have Lori Strode in it.
Eh.
Like, what the fuck?
And the worst thing about it, and people can look this up if they want to, because I have the first movie here. When they redid it on the Halloween, the Snowflake Michael Myers. Let me just put it that way: the Snowflake Michael Myers. They did not give Mustafa Akkad the credit he deserved. They gave him a slap in the face, and he was already dead and buried and 6 feet under. They didn't start giving him a credit until his son came over on 2 and worked on 3 with him. I put in there and I put it on full blast on Halloween.com. I said, what kind of crap is this? You hand down a perfectly good freaking franchise to somebody who did something well, who made the series gritty, more captivating. He gave Michael Myers this empty soul, evil incarnate, made him a superhuman freaking killer, and then you slap him in the face by not giving him credit on the new fucking film that you did. Oh, I was so pissed. And then I saw the second one. It's like, oh, his son has credit. Oh, his daddy has credit. Oh, I must have touched the nerve. I was so mad, dude. I was so mad.
But yeah, let's see, when they make movies, they try to overcome what
Uh,
better sometimes
no,
what.
no. It's like the Hellraiser one, the new Hellraiser didn't. Yeah, I get it. It was supposed to be like a man with a female voice, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, when the first Hellraiser came out, up to the third one, I fell in love with that so much. It was like the epitome. I mean, and when they kept, I think the fourth and fifth one was also the same actor. Let me see here because I actually have it. Um, uh, yeah. No, actually, 1 through 4. 5 was a different actor.
Yeah,
But yeah,
um,
it's
from
dude, the blood and gore in there in the first 4 films. Oh my god. I loved it, and then it started toning down, and it got worse, and it got worse, and it got worse, and it got worse, and all of a sudden, oh, we got a female pinhead. What the literal? What? So okay, if you're gonna have a female actress play the part of Pinhead, don't you have to have a male voice if you're gonna go compiled by the books? Think about it. It was a man and a female voice. That was the difference between what we have now. It's not a female playing a female voice, and if you're playing a female as the female, pinhead protagonist, you got to have a male voice. If you're gonna flip flop it right. But it's like when the first 3 came out, I fell in love with the series, and then it's like it started degrading, and I'm like, no, I can't watch the rest of them. The first 4 I will watch because I love those movies, but anything after that, forget about it. I mean, it's like when the new Pinhead or the new Pumpkinhead comes out, I'm going to be critical on that too. Because trust me, Pumpkinhead 2, Pumpkinhead Ashes to Ashes, and then no, Pumpkinhead 2's Blood Wings, and then Ashes to Ashes, and then there was a fourth one.
Okay. You know, so my daughter, she likes Lion King. I like the
I don't
cartoon.
care about freaking Disney, dude. Don't even get me started on Disney.
I like the cartoon. Cartoon is okay. So I can sit there and watch them with my daughter all day. But once they made the movie, uh, but my daughter likes that movie, so I bought it for her. Just because she likes it, I bought it. So, like yesterday, the reason I didn't come in, to get the lion
Mhm.
is because my daughter was on the reference, wanted to play with me and stuff. What I did, I went ahead because I knew I could pick her up because I'm playing that game anyway, so
No.
but
Well,
I just sit there and let her whoop my butt.
yeah.
And she was laughing,
Mm,
giggling.
yeah. All I gotta say is Disney, you fucked up.
Yep.
You screwed over Star Wars. You're screwing over your animations. Thankfully, you're not going to do anything. Well, I better not see anything, or else I probably will do something with it, and a lot of people are going to get upset. Um, I will just abbreviate it and leave it at that. BC. Anybody who knows that movie, yeah, just hope they don't do a live action replication of BC.
Yep. Well, let's say, like it was.
You mess up Gertie,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna come after you.
I'm running. uh, I hung a little bit after, but oh, you got that one pretty good.
Yeah, they screwed over.
Hard.
Yeah, well,
I'm like, why come in here? I'm like, I know I want to talk to you and all, but if you're this sad, lay down and relax and sleep. Watch a movie. And you won't come in here and tell me quietly and talk to me. I'm like, I understand you're not feeling well.
yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah,
But
Marvel done. Black Adam, his career is ruined. His career is ruined. Because he wanted to play the better part when it came to like Superman. It's, oh, you done messed up there, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Let me tell you, you done messed up. Enjoy your life as a WWE superstar from now on, because that's all you're gonna get.
see, I was waiting on watching, looking up on YouTube before I got back on, way before I got back on the game, and they YouTube claims, I don't know how true it is because things are being leaked, but not everything you see on YouTube actually fact.
Well, they like to push their agenda as well as everybody else. YouTube is another conglomerate, big media, and the only thing is what I hate about YouTube now, and people can, josh me for it, whatever. But I mean, YouTube back in the day was about creators, and now that they're, people can say, well, you're just, being jealous or whatever. I mean, you get Jack Black and all them making videos on here and stuff like that, and they're already getting freaking millions of subs because they're freaking celebrities. I mean, yeah, they want to make the platform to where they can make stuff on there too. But the only thing is, right off the get go, they're making millions of subscribers. They're not doing it from the bottom of the pool just like everybody else when they first started. Look at me, I'm pretty much still at the bottom of the pool, even though I've done videos for like a decade.
Yeah, but
I mean, and it's like, all right, so you're not going to have these celebrities and stuff, earn their keep at the bottom of the pool and work their way up, just if they're being a creator. Instead, oh no, they're a celebrity. They could do whatever they want. What kind of heck is that crap?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and you want to know the thing about that is because Dwayne the Rock Johnson wanted to be able to beat Superman. I'm sorry, Superman was only beaten by one person, one,
And that was Doomsday.
and that was it. He handed Black Adam's ass in the comic books.
Yep.
He didn't want to. He didn't want to get his butt tampered with. What that that was the problem. He wanted the bigger role. I'm sorry, but when you are going against the Man of Steel, mm-mm,
You're gonna lose. The
mm-mm.
only thing that I know that beat him, and that's Doomsday.
Doomsday was the only one that sent him to his grave.
Yep. That's the only one that did it.
And then you had these other three Superman or Supermen that were based off the single Superman that died. You had the white one, the black one, and you had a regular one.
Yep.
Each one of them had a different weakness too, but they were all Kal-El.
Yep. Like I got crossover, which is Supergirl, DC Universe, and Superman.
Wait, crossovers? Those are what ifs. You don't count those. Those aren't canon.
No,
Nope.
but basically, pretty much, they had the Superman that played Superman in the one he fought Doomsday in, when he played Legacy or whatever the heck that movie's called. I
oh,
got the movie.
oh, the movie that he fought Doomsday in?
I got that one. I got hold on, I'm looking at the movie.
If I remember, that's the only one that actually kept true to the word. I mean, as far as the battle and him dying and all that crap.
Yep, he died in Batman versus Superman. The Doomsday Clock. And then I got the
Well, it wasn't Batman and Superman when it came to the comic books. It was just Batman versus Doomsday. Or not Batman. Superman versus Doomsday.
yeah. Then I got Justice League, which is when Superman died.
Well, yeah.
So see, I get in like Rambo, Resident Evil, Rocky, Condemned, stuff like that on movies. But
I like my sci-fi horror. Predator, Alien, Resident Evil.
I got Resident Evil. I got all the Resident Evil, even the final one.
Well, I don't really care for those movies to be honest. Alice was not a thing. Alice was not part of the lore. It is not canon. I don't care what anybody says. You could sit there and talk to your blue in the face. The Resident Evils with Alice do not count. They are not canon.
And then with Supergirl, which is Superman's cousin, which at the end of the last season, when she outed herself as Kara
Huh.
being Supergirl.
Huh.
Why would she do that if she gave herself up once she basically figured out Clark Kent as her cousin?
I mean, if you look at the comic books between Clark Kent and Supergirl, they didn't even have statues, that looked alike. She had different hair color compared to him. So it's like, why is she the? Wait, no, she's cousin. Yeah, that's right. But I mean, it's like, and I think in Supergirl in the movie they made it different. They were like
Yeah,
brother and sister or some shit.
some shit. They fucked that one up.
Yeah.
But the thing I do gotta say is a good series that I get into that movie. I'm like, I'm sitting there like, huh?
The series was good.
This series.
The series was good. I'll give it that. But the one I have been sort of getting into is Lost. The Boys. I don't know if you know about that from Amazon Prime. It's really interesting, and it's sort of like how pretty much like how society is today and everything. How everything is. They're throwing in all that. And it's a lot of dramatic blah blah bullcrap, but you know what? It's like, eh. But it deals with superheroes. I'm like, yeah, okay. I could get into a little bit of it. And it's like, but when it gets over dramatic, it's like, I can't watch this episode. I'll skip it and go watch another one.
Let's say like remember Knight Rider, right?
The one, yeah, the old ones,
The first one.
yeah.
Well, then they make another Knight Rider. I'm like, seriously?
What was that? 2099 with the Mustang or some crap, whatever? Or no, that was a Viper. Wasn't that a Viper?
Here, I'll show you a picture because
It's a red car, yeah.
no, it's a black car. That's the
That's
movie. That's the movie. There was another
but
series.
there was another series with the red car.
Yeah, cars can actually change into red, whatever theme it is. It turned into a truck if it wanted to.
Yeah, it was like that futuristic, but it had the same actors. I think there was only one person that was in there that wasn't in there. It was
Hasselhoff
yeah,
was played Michael.
yeah.
Supposedly it's his son that plays as
Yeah, I know about my experience. Thank you very much. But yeah, I remember Knight Rider. Uh,
I like the original one. I don't like the newer one. I like the original one. That one there I can get into, but the new one I could watch it, but it's
Battle between Kit and Car.
oh yeah, that one I love. The first prototype was they made self-serving, and then they made kit.
And
You like that?
there's a lot of stuff. I mean,
So when I first started watching it back when, I'm not sure I'm gonna get into this series. And I watched it. Ooh, this looks pretty cool. I'll grab one of them.
yeah. I only got one big announcement when it comes to Disney. All right, I'm just gonna sit here and name it. Black Cauldron, you leave that the fuck alone. Dragon Slayer, you leave that the fuck alone too. Don't you dare touch any of those.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Where the future's going is now. Hopefully, if they make these remixes like Metal Gear and all the old games from PS3, PS2, see if they get them the right way.
Oh, they always find some way to freaking mess it up.
Fuck it up. Yep. Yep.
So I can't trust any of these companies nowadays because they can't they can't stick to true form and canon because they want to make it to the modern age. But unfortunately, no,
Not every game can be.
no, 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 no. It's not just games. It's also movies too.
Movies. Yep. True.
Stop conforming to the SJW snowflakes and do what's right and do what's supposed to be necessary, especially when you're trying to keep canon comic books and do the stories right instead of conforming to the modern day age of crap. The modern age day of crap is not consistent of the prime individual population of the world. Understand that. And this is to all the companies out there that are making movies and video games.
Now I gotta give it. Right when they really kept on cue on the games, on some of the games that I played, like four, the original four, but I don't even have them no more because some of it ran. Oh, Resident Evil 6, 5, even 6. Started reading at the 2 and 3.
3 was a little bit. Oh wait, are we talking about the movie?
No,
The games. 2 was good. 3 they left a lot out. I was a little upset about 3, but 3 was still good. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was still good.
but they left a lot of shit out because I went to a friend's house. Friend
There,
back on the PlayStation.
yeah,
Huh?
there was a
How
lot.
is that?
There was a lot on Nemesis when it came to his design that they could do compared to what they couldn't do on PlayStation 2. So his design was actually probably that's probably why they couldn't add all that in because Nemesis had to be like detailed from front to cover, front to back. He had to be highly detailed, and the AI alone probably took up most of the masking of the game.
Very true. But Resident Evil 2, they actually almost hit on the mark.
Yeah.
The only thing that creeps me up when I know that it's coming is that big dude with the hat. I'm like,
Oh, you mean what's freaking name, Mr. X or whatever his
yeah,
freaking name is?
yeah.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna be coming after me, but
He's a Titan just like Nemesis. He still has a weakness.
yep. But he was killed in I forget. Oh yeah, that Claire's one. You know, which he's chasing Claire. That the father of the little girl killed her.
But I mean, it's like okay, with the new Resident Evil 4 stuff that's coming out, guess what they're dealing with? They ain't dealing with no, they ain't dealing with these new cells that are having all these monsters, and it's going and reverting back to the T cells,
Ah,
the lickers,
damn.
the undead dogs, the people that don't look like zombies yet. It's Dead Island is going to be something completely different involving T cells. The T cells have evolved.
But the one thing that's been consistent in every game with Leon in it is Ada.
I
Ada's always giving him the rocket.
I like the design of Ada Wong.
Mm-hmm.
In my own opinion, I mean, they chose voice actress, whatever. I cannot dispute that, whatever. But I do not like her voice. I've played most of the games. I don't know why they didn't choose the original voice actress. I don't know what went down with that, whatever. But I just don't like her voice, and it's just my own opinion. And it's not like I'm bashing the actress or anything. It's just something with Ada that's just off. I mean, when you're dealing with like original characters, try to stick with the original voices. I mean, it's like with Bayonetta. They switched. The actress when it came to Bayonetta. Oh my God, when I first seen that and I seen gameplay of it, I'm sorry for the actress who played Bayonetta and Bayonetta 3, but your voice crack was just horrible. You try to pull it off as you were trying to be Bayonetta, as you could try to be who she was, her persona, but I'm sorry, you just couldn't pull that off.
No way.
You couldn't pull that off. And then the other in-game fluff that they add, like the elevator arcade, where they added all this other bullcrap in the game. All right, if you didn't have really anything to go on, you just want to add something in there as like whatever. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it could be fun, but it's only going to be fun for how long? And it's like, and then he's like, I mean, it's still dust in the wind. I mean, people can post whatever they want on Twitter and say, well, she was offered this much, she was offered that much, blah 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 blah. But you know what? We only got documentation that could have been, it's the internet, all right? Let me just put it that way. Until we see the actual face value paperwork, don't take any kind of image or anything else showing face value of how much, something was, given in. especially when it came to payment and stuff like that. And it's like, I mean, these people love, not a lot of people, I'm going to tell you that right now, but some people like Bayonetta 3. But you know what? I'm sorry, the voice actress who did the original voice, 1 and 2, and did Bloody Fate for the movie, she was the go-to. She was Bayonetta. She still is, in my eyes, still Bayonetta. I don't care which voice actress, they had. But the voice actress, who played Bayonetta, was the main, voice actress in Mass Effect. I don't care who she played. She is not the voice, and she is not the original voice of Bayonetta. I'm sorry. When you make and you click onto a character and you try your best when it comes to characters like that, and you pour into all your soul and your tears and everything into that character, that makes it something special. These people don't realize that when you're an artist like that and you're an actor like that and you pour all this blood, sweat, and tears into it, that's what makes it. No, I would say more than good. A story-driven masterpiece. I mean, yeah, a lot of people didn't flock to that game. A lot of people didn't play that game, but you know what? It's like, a lot of people still enjoyed it. But the only thing is now, people tried, people boycotted it, whatever. I mean, some people did. A lot of people still boycotted it. And the number, I don't think the numbers in sales is actually better with 1 and 2. Com- well, I'll have to look it up, but I'm not for sure on the numbers. But yeah, I mean, you go into total number of sales between 1, 2, and 3, and let me look at it this way: Bayonetta, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Okay, and I'm pretty sure it was on other consoles too and other systems as well. And then it got pushed to again PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam and other. I mean, I could play Bayonetta, the original Bayonetta, on my PlayStation 5. I mean, it's still a growing franchise. I mean, it continues to grow, day by day because people are buying the first one. People don't want. I mean, if you're buying the third one, kudos. But the numbers still show that the one that they want is Bayonetta, the original.
But the only one that out of one franchise and game that actually didn't, I don't think made any sense is because of the fact is it didn't have nothing to do with the main character that you played.
Uh,
Like I said, I didn't play with the new one, right? Because I
Seven, Ethan was thrown into the mix. So 7 and 8, it dealt with Ethan, Chris, and all that. So he is canon when it comes to a lot of that stuff. Um, then everybody stopped for a moment.
hey, come here, stupid throb. Come here.
Like it went dead silent in the training. Holy crap! It's like I'm dealing with zombies. Anyways, but on with the whole Resident Evil thing. I mean, people want Code Veronica, blah blah blah. I mean,
Right.
Claire Redfield, yeah, she's canon, but that I think Code Veronica, the Umbrella Chronicles, stuff like that, blah blah. Those are what if scenarios. Those
Yeah.
are not completely canon
Right.
to the original story. I mean, they could remake them. I mean, it's up to them, but they're not really completely canon.
Yeah.
Um,
It's one of those things that happen. They try to make canon, but then Resident Evil 3, yeah, it's got a little got stuff that should be in it, but ain't because of the with humans.
Huh.
So that there is understandable. So at least with that, with the Resident Evil franchise, they try their best to stay on track with what the storyline is in the other. So that I do gotta give kudos to.
I mean, I like the Resident Evil franchise, stuff like that, but I do have one problem with the Resident Evil franchise. And in particular, why did they not do a remaster remake of the first one? Why did they just polish it and throw it out there like, "Oh, here's a new game"? No. You remade 2, you remade 3, you remade 4, you're doing or going to possibly remake 5 and so on. Why did you not do the first one? It's like I have a problem with Ubisoft. Why did they not do a remake or a remaster of the first Assassin's Creed?
Yep.
That is the game that started it all. That is the game that formed the foundation of their whole goddamn freaking series.
Now on Conan, I want my main settings in gameplay. It says show journey or do I click that one off?
Journeys, yeah, turn it off.
Xbox now hit off because they gonna stop freaking lagging on survival. Auto switch next journey. Bye bye, you're off. Don't need that on. You gotta turn it on, you asshole.
You can always go in and look at your journeys, whatever you haven't completed. That you don't need that on the side of your screen.
Hey, it ain't wait, it ain't there no more. Awesome. Much better.
That's freaking creepy. I'm still sitting here training, and everybody has stopped. Like it's an undead village. Like everybody's just standing there at attention. Like,
But
oh, that's just creepy.
let's say
But I like it.
I'm in challenges. I'm at level 3 on the challenges.
Yeah.
So when I get in the challenges,
I can't remember what I'm at on journeys. I've completed so many of them, it's not even funny.
but that one, whoa, I kind of like that one. So put the tiger out because it's not time to go off. But I kind of like this thing if I can had the money. Came on today, I guess.
Stop showing me pictures, goddammit. Busy.
You know that money gave me so
No,
far?
I don't see it because I'm not looking at it, god darn it. I told you.
I know, but the one that money put out is Raging Abyssal Horde, Elite 1 or whatever it is,
Uh-huh.
and the other one, and then Armored Hyena, both of them, and then Big Zombie Horde. Let me go look at that.
Alright, means, okay, so that means if they all stop, their training's over. Like, they've wasted all their freaking time on their training, and I'm gonna have at least 4 hours left. So I can get my 1% and come back over and start doing a little bit more training. Oh, that means I'm ahead of everybody else here.
But Raz, I
What?
think I bring like the Undead Horse out because I already got the Undead Horse.
Oh, okay.
You can put a saddle on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very sure because I don't want to be
You
losing
should be able to put a saddle on, bridle on the undead horse on Conan Exiles. Yes, on all of them. You could even do it on the white.
Oh damn, I ain't got the white one yet. But yeah, I can get in there and literally like the Elite Armor Hyena. Use that food you make as a that meat you make as food.
Mm-hmm.
So I can interact with them, and hell, I can even make them follow me.
The only thing I have problem with the blue undead horse is that that horse is undead. That horse should be sustaining without any type of food and should be able to regenerate because one, the undead horse doesn't really need to eat. So I sort of have a problem with that horse because that horse is supposed to be able to sustain itself.
I don't got the blue one. It's the other undead type, I guess. They got two undead horses.
Yeah, there's two. You got the regular undead and you got the one that's sort of like the blue skeletons that are in the world.
I wonder why money didn't give me that one.
I have the horse.
The area that I'm putting the one that you and money giving me is
Mm.
actually in an area that's actually safer to where they won't die with the rhinos. All I gotta do is in that area where I'm actually gonna be.
They're safer in an animal pen instead of inside a house. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Right now, only thing that's in the house is a tamer, which that was one of my journeys yesterday. And I did what it said. Use creative hammer and put it out. Put it out. The journey didn't get done like you bastard.
Just because you can't do it in creative, you dipshit.
Oh. But I noticed one thing another thing they changed on here.
Huh.
Well, you remember how you made like 20 by 20 castles and you needed walls and shit to keep the roof up?
Yeah.
Don't no more. I have no walls in between anything, and the roof is still up.
Yeah, the only problem with that, which I still have a problem with Conan Exiles, is if you do not pillar it right, it still becomes a problem, and the durability will lower each time you, or each time you get higher with it. The only thing, and I still have a problem with it, they didn't add trussing, and the durability is like you are dealing with pillar hell inside of your bases and compounds without having the structure base where you have truss and stuff like that to hold up the building instead of having like pillars everywhere, which would make the building a lot more easier and you could still deal with it with all the avatars and the gods like that. I mean, they are working harder and not smarter. That is the capability and the mindset of these people that are doing this game right now, and I am not I'm not liking their work ethic. And especially when they say they're going to do something and they turn around and do complete freaking opposite, like with the Sword of Crom, and they're going to open up the rest of that map, and they haven't done it yet
Nope.
on the Exile lands. I mean, when are I mean, we I'm not going to be ridiculing them much because we have the new season coming and maybe that's when they're going to start doing all this. I'm not for sure, but if it doesn't happen after this new stuff because the Age of Sorcery is going to be ending, but if they don't open this stuff up and make the Sword of Crown more usable, then I'm going to have a lot of questions and asking why they haven't done it even though they said they were going to do it in the first place.
Yep.
I'm lenient. I'm giving time. I got all like I got a lot of patience, and it's been over a year, maybe a little bit more than a year, for them to do whatever they got to do to the game. I mean, Funcom really screwed the pooch when it came to Conan Exiles because they gave the thralls all the power instead of the hero who is you, who was buried off the cross by Conan the Barbarian. You should have been the hero. You should have been able to use the Sword of Crom to vanquish your foes, blah, 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 blah. But instead, it's like, oh no, we're going to give all the powers to the thralls. The thralls are here. Wait, um, I'm the one that actually takes the thralls. I'm the one who got bored off the cross. I was the one that was actually proclaimed to be or trying to be the hero because of what Conan said during the opening credits of the prologue and stuff. So if I'm not the hero, my thralls are. What am I doing here? You know, it's a lot of the basic questions that people are going to have. If my thralls are the hero, what am I doing here? I can't, you know, if I'm not the hero,
Not eligible to mount the horse. Oh,
yeah, you. I don't think you're going to be able to mount the horse too. If I put out the horse, I could show you the horse, but you are not going to be able to mount it.
I can make it follow me, but I can't get on it.
Right.
And I
So,
can place stuff on me, but I can't actually get on
so the only thing is you're going to be using those horses as a pack mule because you can't ride them.
it. Money can though. You know me, I don't really ride the horses that many. Didn't ride the regular horses that I had.
Yeah.
So that's all I really use the horses for. The first defensive battle.
I mean, I like Conan Exiles, but they really screwed the pooch when it came to the game in some aspects. I mean, some aspects it's all right, but they couldn't make up their mind if they were going to stick with the lore, stick with the movie. They were always flip flopping back and forth. People who are asking major questions are not getting their questions answered, except for a few things when they were switching between both companies. But yet, when they were switching both companies, they said one thing, and then all of a sudden we're finding out that they're doing complete freaking opposite. They're not, they are not telling the people that have given that game a lot of hope and credit where credit was supposed to be due, and they're just. I mean, that's just my standpoint and what I'm seeing right now. And that could change with the new season, the new season, the battle pass. I'm not for sure. We're gonna find out because if they don't do anything with this one and they just totally skim it off the water and throw it under the rug like nobody's gonna pay attention, guess what? I'll be paying attention. I'll never forget, especially what they said on YouTube.
Yep. Now I'm gonna see if I can command an animal to do what I want it to do. Come here, you ugly looking. Come here, you ugly crocodile.
You said you were going to open up most of the map on the Exile lands. Show us proof. Preach,
Yep.
or preach. What is it? Preach what you say, or say what you preach. Yeah, it was one or two.
And by the way, Raz,
Huh?
I may not be able, I won't be able to mount a horse, but like the wolf or whatever that hood thing that can have follow you and fight,
Uh,
you can, I can command them and what to do. So that's a good thing.
yeah, you just can't do. Well, you could do that with the horse, but you probably have your horse get killed.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is leave it where it's at. The money. So like I said, you know me, I don't really ride horses anyway.
I seriously think I walked into the Twilight Zone. I am not kidding.
And how did that's weird. Money said these animals are harder to level up. Just fighting that crocodile, it just got them fight. It's already at level 4, like really? It's not that hard.
Hmm?
Stop following me. So what I'm gonna do is keep the elite ones for last and do the original ones and level them up. See.
When everybody stopped training at once, I was like, wait a minute, did I just freeze? That's only, wait a minute. My character's still moving. Okay, I'm fine. Whatever.
And yeah, let's say pretty much, I'll probably end up taking both the elite line and the regular line, and I don't know what other kind of animals you got. Find out.
I have the black lion, I have the gray fox, I have the Egyptian cat, I have.
The Egyptian cat.
Yeah, there's an Egyptian domestic cat that you can actually have roaming your area. There's a whole bunch of animals that I have. And that cat, it's a small domestic cat. That cat is loud. I think I have a couple wolves, a new. I think I have a tiger, a different kind of tiger. Eh.
But yeah, here, let's say, hold on. Get up. Let's see, up by large run of spent. That's where I found the one mountain lion,
Oh.
one baby one.
Uh,
So they started to come out after fucking with my
you didn't do anything with them. You didn't do anything with them and put them in your animal pen and feed them or anything. Have you yet?
the mountain lion, yeah,
Oh, you have.
yeah, mountain lion. I'm gonna back over and see if I can find another one. I'm a nutball, but I know now exactly where I can get at least one of them at. And it took me running around like a crazy fool yesterday just to find it.
Uh,
I seen lions sitting on a mountain. I'm like, wait, let me go stick up there. Maybe I can find a baby up there. But the only ones I haven't found yet, or remember where to find them, because I know you gotta, I think, have gold after I get gold and go buy them, is Yakis. Then you gotta buy.
yeah.
And you can actually buy the links at. Can you get rock noses over here?
Rock noses. You can either no. It's that area way up north. The not. They don't call that the bazaar up there. That's a different thing. It's you know that island that's like way up north in the Alasipta, where that sort of like a market central place. Yeah, that's market central place right there.
Gateway.
Yeah, that's a market and central place up there. You get them there.
Cool. That's the same place I can get my points.
Yeah.
So now the Yakis is in a whole different area. Okay. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ow! Ow! I gotta heal now.
Also keep in mind there are new rock noses too. There is a ice one, a obsidian one, and another I think a ruby.
Whoa! You mean I gotta grow all kinds of them up? Oh shit!
Well, the only thing is with this battle pass, and I think some of that stuff came with the update too. They're introducing golems because of the ages. The golems are like what sorcerers use for like guarding, like encampment stuff like that. That is the whole main purpose of a golem. So I mean, so everybody's gonna, but you got to get red crystal and all these other materials and even make one. So
Now that see, I got something on my hold on
we're not red ruby or blood ruby or whatever the
on my
thing
knowledge
is.
point.
Eh.
Hold on one sec. Called the basic sorcery. I can get absolute mount horse, an absolute mount rhino, and it says I had to do it with that thingy bobber and have that intake.
Okay, one main question: did you actually purchase those animals?
No, that came with the table.
They come with the table.
Yeah, as soon as I got made that
All
what you
right.
call it?
Here's the main test. Why don't you go into the admin panel, see if you can pull one out. If you cannot pull one out, guess what? You have to purchase it.
Yeah. Okay, now let's go down. It should be in others.
one way to test it. If you can pull one out, all right, then you know. And then you could just drop it through the void in the center of the world, and then you can pull the table down or find a way to get the schematics for the table or whatever, make the table, and there you go. But if you cannot pull one out, you're done. You're done.
Yeah, that's weird. It says I purchased all the add-ons. And, bottom of my list, it says 12 add-ons.
Is it DLC?
Uh,
Are those animals part of DLC?
don't know. I just said that. I got them on knowledge. But I'm looking for them now, down there. But I already know about them motherfuckers.
What's wrong with undead hyenas? At least they're quiet and don't laugh at everything inside the world.
Yeah, very true. Rated panthers, which I don't think they got panthers over here. I don't know how this
What is that the highest this thing's gonna go? I mean, go to 99.999%, please. I don't think it's gonna do it. I'm gonna have to go and kill some critters.
Come on, you.
I'm gonna get all this Twilight Zone area. Holy crap!
Damn. They got a lot more scrolls in here. That I know. Holy crap. Huh. Never thought they'd put that many scrolls in here.
Wait a minute. Why did the end training things? What? 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 How is it that I'm still training? What? Pearl! Help! Pearl Abyss! There's an issue. I found an issue. What is going on with that?
What the hell?
am I gonna have to tap out and then tap back in? You know what? Let's go ahead and do that real quick.
Huh?
There's something funky going on.
They even got a fucking camel. What the fuck? Terrain contains camel. Bear. Undead horse. Or bright horse. Sword pet food. Tame weight rabbit.
There was something funky going on, and I kind of figured something was going on when everybody just stopped training. It was like Twilight Zone, and I ended up exiting the dummy where the practice dummy I was on, and it was still telling me I was training. I was like, what?
What happened?
You'll see. You'll see when I get on there, because I'll probably put all that stuff down.
For some odd reason, I can't put. Wait a minute, undead lizard man. Whoa. But yeah, it's
Why did it, what the heck? Hold on a minute. Is everybody up here training still, or is it Twilight Zone area?
probably Twilight Zone area.
Nope.
Okay.
People restarted training. Why the heck did my game do that?
I have no clue. Pet
Now I'm at 99%.
Pet Ice Tiger Alpha? What the fuck is that? Hey, where you at? Where you at?
I also did find another bug with the game. Accumulated hours, I have over 700 some odd hours, and the 500 hour Bane limit of getting certain items, I'm not able to get. I wonder why. I have over 700 hours in this game.
I guess you can't spawn that one out.
So I'm sort of wondering what's going on with the whole earning of rewards for spending so much time on this game.
I don't know.
It's pretty soon going to be over 800 hours in playing this game, and I still haven't received the hourly rewards, especially when it comes to certain things.
So if we drop those out, why won't it let that one come out?
To make sure I'm going the right way.
Oh,
No, I don't want to end up going. Okay. So the 1% should not be that hard to get.
Nerd killed every freaking Adam. Now, I just gotta figure out where the hell I'm at. Oh, there we go. Nice for me looking. Where? Oh, hi. I've been run past you for a second. I want to see something. He's lying. I'm not lying. How you doing, buddy? Now I'm on creative, so you can't kill me at the moment. I think I'm on creative. Wait.
We got 3 people watching the stream. Hello.
Nope, I'm not even on that. Uh-oh. Come here, bitch. Die. Ow! Come on, mountain lion. Like, come on. Oh, shit! Not two at once. One at a time.
You getting your butt handed to you in the Isle of Sifta?
Yeah, it's called mountain lion chasing. I killed one lion. Now I gotta kill the last one. Ouch. No stretching me. Out. Haha, you sucker. It's just like the freaking tigers I fought. Okay, now where the fuck you at? Ah!
Could be worse. Could be in the middle of the maelstrom.
Oh man, come on! Really? I want 1-on-1, not 5-on-1.
It's Conan Exiles. What did you expect?
Come on, Mountain. Yeah, there you go.
Fluffy buttons, purry kitties, and little barking puppies? No.
I wish.
Talking Conan Exiles there, buddy. You ain't getting it. Well, you can have the bunnies and the kitties, but they're all there to murder you anyways. Especially with their reference to the Rabbit of Care Banog. Mighty Python search for the Holy Grail.
Did you die? Yay. One more. Oh shit. Come on, last lion. I don't want to die because of you. Come on. Again.
And those fluffy bunnies have sharp, pointy, ravenous teeth.
That's not good. Dude, that one did. Where's the baby?
Come on. This is why I don't like this version. The picking up items, I have to sit here and like push the button twice. I don't like this.
That completely not that. Oh, go baby, get mine. Go baby, not mine this time.
I would like to walk over an item and be able to push the button once and pick up the items instead of like having to push it like 3 or 4 times.
That I don't blame you on. But I looked at the admin panel. Here there's sip the Thai tea. What the fuck are they? I've been running into them here. And again, I didn't explore a whole land yet.
In the words of Shao Kahn, you weak, pathetic fool.
So yeah, let's say pretty much that's the only trophy I need yet. I'm at -6 nutrition on here. What's chasing me now? Oh shit. Hi Rock Nose. Oh hi Rock Nose. Bye Rock Nose.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I don't know if I got the reward or not, but whatever. Don't matter. I'm here to do one thing and do that thing and then get the heck out of Dodge so I can get the other 4 hours done in my training. Yay! So everybody can, so more people can sit there and watch me hit a dummy the rest of the day.
I am running.
What is this with 3 people joining and 2 people leave? What do you guys got? Social anxiety or social issues that you can't talk or what? I mean, you just hear and then you leave, you hear and then you leave, you hear.
What? Whoa! Elvis!
You think I'm gonna bite your head off? You think I'm gonna sit there and tell you to get the crap out of my room? Well, it depends on what you say, really.
You're good. So now let me check something. Okay. Oh, fix that prop. Yeah. That's up. Okay, that's the sword. Time to die.
Why is it not telling me? Oh, that's because I have the notification off for that. Ha ha! I should turn that back on, but I don't want to. Because that affects other things that get turned on by the notification list.
Die, bitch. And you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No killing me allowed. Damn arrow user. What in the bloody hell?
What in the Scooby Doo?
3 people are kneeling down against this ugly looking bug thing. The hell?
Oh, they're praying to it.
Yikes. Hey, fair. Got the bug ass me and got y'all killed good ass me. Hey. Hey. Okay, how am I getting cold when it's not even cold? It's not affecting me. Thank God on that.
Could be a monster effect, you don't know.
Because every time I'm near the tower, and again, there's bad places.
Get the heck out of here, go.
You, come here. Stop trying to hit me with your, hit me with your bow and arrow, you.
I'm almost there. A few more enemies, and then I can go back. Yay!
Hi, tower. How you doing? What? No, oh shit. No. Every time I fight y'all kill me.
Well, then get better.
Them damn
Get better.
Kill me.
Scorpions ain't nothing. Just keep your distance. They're scorpions. Just like if you're fighting the demonic spiders.
Haha. I played them like a fiddle. There you go. Better fighting made the skeleton and scorpion fight.
Ah, you played the roost card.
Yep.
Lead him to another enemy, so the enemy has to fight them instead of you.
Yep. That's one way of beating them.
Yeah, that is one way of doing it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh shit, this one ain't gonna. Hiya, Mr. Blue, lightning, freaking skeleton. Hey, let me hit you. Stop moving. Ow! Oh, hitting me alive. Big shiny bosses. I'd be dead by now.
I was gonna say, did I kill that guy?
No, I got a freaking truck. Hey!
Come on. Don't make me sit here and fight you guys all day. Just level up to 59 already.
Gaining corruption, no shit. I think I already know I'm gaining corruption, moron.
You're dead.
Making me gain corruption? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You're dead. You're dead.
What? Oh yeah, I picked it already. What am I doing? Nothing to play with.
And go back and set my level 58 skill. But I need to get to 59 so I can set the prime skill on my character first. Before I go to level 60.
Okay.
Almost there.
What the hell?
Don't be trying to sneak up behind me. I seen your little scrawny butt come over towards me.
I fall down and now I can't get back up. I fall down and I can't get back up the rabbit hole.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Ah, I found a place I can climb. Found it. Fall down and I'm not the tower. It's hard to move that little thing. I don't know what the tower does. Give me faster.
Thank you for the money. Thank you for wherever you dropping, even though I can't see what I'm picking up quite yet, but that's alright. I don't really need to at this point. I'm probably gonna get rid of a lot of things that are on my screen because yeah, immersiveness, blah blah blah.
Go down a bit. I don't think I can find a damn enemy dance.
If I want quests, I can look at my quest log for where my quests are, blah blah blah. I don't need them on my screen. Here we go, 59. Then you get the heck out of Dodge and tell these critters to go hump it.
Now, bitch, die.
How dare you? Such foul language.
Well, at least I'm not lagging anymore. Lagging on survival anymore.
Ah, see? Told you I had to deal with the journeys.
Uh-huh. Well, now I picked up the killer. Oh, crap. Hey.
So that was PS4 issue as well. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, did I just... Oh, this game.
I don't want to dude.
Alright, let's go character, let's go skill, let's go all the way over this way.
I want a female.
And we will
That
get
has a skill problem, too. I guess.
that one,
I'm not even gonna pick this stupid ass cat.
that one, that one, that one, that one.
I wonder something. Can I domesticate this animal? I picked up a stray cat.
Oh yeah. Those cats are loud. You'll see what I mean when you start, when you put it back down stuff. You'll see what I mean.
Let me see if I can put it in stray cat. This item cannot be moved. What the hell? I can't put the stray cat in my freaking will. Let's see. I want to see something. Where is your stray cat? That's a house cat. Oh, I wonder why I can't put this stray cat in my will.
You haven't teamed it yet?
How do you tame it?
Animal pen?
Oh, so you gotta keep them in the animal pen for a
I
while.
would put them in a smaller one. And make sure you have fish. You're gonna need fish.
Oh, fudge! No wonder. I put them in the animal pen like cause the animal pen where I'm at right now I don't even use yet.
No,
I'm not even picking.
that didn't even hurt.
Picking up animals. Now, what kind of fish though?
Fish.
Oh. Let me run around looking. I think I have some fish that I picked up. One of the enemies.
You shoot me with arrows like this is gonna hurt me or something. Freaking game. Oh, it's level 59 stuff, but where's my accumulated hours?
Stray cat. Smaller animal pen.
And I'm inching closer and closer to this one.
A small animal pen. When did that come up? Oh wow. Didn't even realize there
Really? I gotta stop to put a freaking item on? How is that saying that? Wait a minute. Ah, okay. We'll put that one on.
Let me see.
That one's attack and defense. Eh.
Ha!
And that one's not even a season freaking item, so I can't even equip that until season's over.
This one's getting destroyed. There, now that. This one is lucky.
Did Lady Emma put in a good word to the chief for me? Did Lady Emma put in a good word to the chief for me?
Can I change these to the... Oh, I can. Well, at least one of them I can.
Pretty sure you got while you. Well,
Okay, let's see. Character inventory. Let's look at the goodie box for one. We'll start with that one first. Where's my level 59 gift box? Yeah, right there.
wait. Stay there.
No empty slots in my inventory. Oh, I am taking up a lot of room. Alright, let's do. Come on. No lag, please. Thank you. No lag. No lag.
I'm trying wonderful. A blacksmith with patience.
Sell all junk. And then we will go character inventory. Try this again.
Oh. Found out something really weird.
What?
You know how you get them ugly looking. Hold on. We'll look at them. Feral flesh.
Yeah.
That's what you put in animal pen and put the stray cats with.
Huh?
The feral flesh. Here. That's how
Sub
we get him
weapon
with
box.
the fish.
I don't need these sub weapon boxes or any of that crap. What the hell?
Stray cat.
This can go.
Lucky.
Crystal boxes I'll keep because we're gonna need those. Sub weapon box can go.
Power cat.
Weapon box can go.
That other one can go. Hey, you annoying. Hey, you are fucking noisy.
Told you.
I just put you on you meowing already. Shut the fuck up. Glad I don't live over here.
Alright, let's get rid of some of the stuff that's in my inventory. Hopefully, we can get rid of some stuff.
You just stay there, cat. You're not going over there. Where I'm living. Fuck you. Just stay over here. Okay, bye, you loud ass bastard cat. The unfortunate thing is, I have to hear it every time I want to go there and make something. Cowabunga! Ow. Let's see. Only animal that's going out over here is Mr. Mountain Lion. Where the hell are you?
Anything I put in a shape, I'm gonna get rid of. Well, not get rid of, but store it away.
There. The only other animal that's not over here. Hi, Mr. Mountain Lion. How you doing? First time get a grader. Oh. That's the thing. I see the only another mountain lion. There's a mountain lion. Don't kill me. I'm not gonna do anything if you don't try to kill me. Oh wait, y'all don't care. Y'all just try to kill me anyway. You ugly looking bastards. Kitty, 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 kitty. Be nice, kitties. Not mean ones. Be nice to you guys. Be nice to me. Um, hey, I said I would be nice to you. You'd be nice to me. But you don't want to be nice to me. So I guess I can't be nice to you either. Hey, that's not fair. Bad, bad lion. Bad lion. Dead lion now. Hey, baby mountain lion. Where can you be? You gotta be here somewhere.
Why do you have to include the memory fragments in every single freaking box? Um, Alright. That's my worker for when I buy the camp set for my little character.
Got another big mountain lion again.
I have 58 ore. Ooh.
Ow, ow, ow.
I don't think that's still good enough, but if I could get to pen or pry, I think that's what it is. That might be doing alright.
I don't want to fight you right now. I want to run from you. Man, y'all follow me a lot longer? Damn.
How long does this last? Oh, that's a crystal to put on a weapon or something. Huh. Sounds interesting. Yes, yes indeed. Warm black tea, travel kit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Why am I getting regular equipment? That should not be happening. What the heck?
You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
I don't want regular equipment. Go in there. Wait a minute. Is that what I need for... No, that's not what I need for the pass.
What the fuck? Okay. A reddish glowing thing trying to kill me. It, big sword. That's not fair. I only got a little sword.
I need... one thing. Yeah. We are at 6. We need 8. What is the target on this one? 7-tailed.
Oh, really? Oh, die. Black die? Blue die? Ash die?
I only have 4. That's fine. I get 3 more later on today.
I'll be right back.
You can keep your fish. At least for now, you can keep your fish. We got 1 more level before awakening. Be sure I sell everything.
You will have to forgive me. I can't stop hammering.
Here we go. Done, done, and done. Have to upgrade my gear pretty soon as well. Ta-da! My fitness is coming along pretty good.
That has fancy toys.
Right. Level 60, here I come.
Oh yeah, Raz.
Oh,
The worst Resident Evil we ever made for PS4 is a fucking battleground.
oh, PUBG? Yeah, it's wonky.
I didn't have to pay for it. I got it for free on Public Store. Back along, oh hell no. Downloaded it, tried it, I'm like, oh, bye bye. They're going off. Now it's just fixing my library. So it's like a certificate verification. So I can do that. I don't think I got even an extra star. Most of every game I have.
Alright, I'll be right back. And I am back. And I'm gonna end the stream. So long, guys and gals.